Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Okay. Ah, first God, glowing and growing is our natural state. Now, to be a divinely anointed chosen one means that when you walked through the fire, through the tests and the challenges, you held on to our beloved Creator. You did not fight fire with fire. You rose to the throne of grace. So now you will have observed that both the negative and the positive allowed you to grow under all circumstances. And that is how you. Now to be this means you have a deep understanding of absolute conscious awareness. Almost like nothing can surprise you anymore. Wow, look here. What I observed about today's reading is it's a lot about growth. I have one, two, three cards of growth, which is 50% and others. So don't be surprised because you are now more in a state of closeness with our Creator because your evolution is just natural. We can't want to evolve only on calm days where the water is smooth and calm. We evolved where it was choppy, stormy, relentless, tumultuous, terrifying, frightening, horrific, unbelievable, devastating. But through it all, well done, divinely anointed, chosen. Well done. Now you laugh about the very things that you was like, oh my Creator, please look at them. So that's how you got into the auditorium. You praised our beloved Creator on the good and the bad days. You grew through the hardship. As your roots pushed through the soil, you persevered. You didn't say why. Because growing is natural. As the sun's shining, it's natural. So anyone that is trying to say you're not the same, you're this, it's good that you're not the same. That is how you grow. A seed becomes a tree that bears fruit. It doesn't remain a seed. It made you strong. Now because you divine, because you divinely chosen, anointed. Our spirit guides, our ancestors, the angels, they gave us the hardest task to test our mettle. For this time, now we're strong. Now somebody can mock us, ridicule us, make fun of us, talk at. We just say free will. Take nothing personally because our Creator chose us. So we get the last laugh because growing through this level of endurance, it either killed you or made you stronger, but you persevered. Now you get the last laugh, everyone that was making fun of you. And you see, that's why ignorance isn't bliss, it is dangerous. Anyway, talking about the ignorant, when our beloved Creator did this, He didn't ask me who paid, He took everyone. This is why witchcraft no longer works. He separated us, He cut an umbilical cord. He saved all of you, but those who refused to evolve and accept the truth because they're so stuck in the old ways, touched them. You see, our Creator is above all material things. When we make Him first, it's different. And through any circumstance, not only some days or when it's good, you were anointed because you took the good and the bad in your stride. Wow. If you're telling people this, you're going to get a lot of fame for sharing the truth because now they realize the Creator was here all along. He never left. How can he say, I'll never leave you nor forsake you? Now you're waiting for him to come tomorrow and you must put it down. I tell you, this is funny. You know? So you're growing exponentially. Because once you wake up to the reality and you do like a flash review at the nano speed, you realize, oh my gosh, this, that. In retrospect, it always seems so obvious. So, this is what you learn. How can our Creator's love have been so toxic that He needed money and could charge us so that He could save us? That is toxic. That's what they are. They're toxic. And now, since you know that you have been divinely anointed and appointed by the Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between, you grow. Because now you're not stuck on fate and phony and ignorant. You accepting yourself as you are. You took the pain, you took the hardship, you grew through it. Now you're a lovely tree and you are bearing fruits. And the most humble trees bow down low so that everyone can pick of its fruits. Only the tall, arrogant ones grow up straight. And they're always the first to be chopped out, as we can see. So, self love, self acceptance. It's amazing how people can spin a story and say it, repeat it so many times, and then it becomes true. But that joke is old. You must just accept that you are the best of the very best. And the reason is because you put in the work. Every day you took another step to your growth and evolution. You didn't think you're too good to learn or too good to think. You put in all that work. Whether you were mocked or criticized or all that stuff, now you getting the last laugh. You see? Ain't that something? My beloved Creator, all I can say is that you are the best of the best of the best. Therefore, we are. Because we are made in His image and likeness. Is what it is. It's already here. And this is how you were judged. When people were selling salvation, was it because they cared about your soul or because they needed a cash flow? Tax free. I don't see any golden hearts there, buddy. I see black hearts. Our beloved Creator, you're on a mission. You're on a mission. I never know which cards are going to come out, obviously. But I can see the creation. Our Creator is making fun of the fakes and the phonies, the misleaders, the non-glowing, the self-appointed chosen. This is why they're envious. Now, you cannot glow if you are envious because the spirit of envious is not like our Creator. Our Creator celebrates your wins, your progress, your evolution, your growth. He doesn't envy you, He rewards you. So now the fakes, the phonies, the wannabes, the could-have-bees, but definitely the has-beens. It's paining them. You see, you can't play our Creator for a fool. I warned you. 7, 8, 9 months ago, I said you're getting a cosmic spanking. Are you enjoying that now? You see, they all fall down. Our beloved Creator of justice and fairness, of grace and mercy, I thank you for defeating all our enemies on our behalf. And all our enemies are those working against the divine brotherhood of mankind. Another day, another battle. I was saying, for you to get to this point, you had to face the good, the bad, the ugly, the old, the new, the rotten, the sweet, and remain in a state of grace and mercy. And not judge and not go send, return to sender and cast stones, but confide in our beloved Creator. And the reward? Now, to get to this point means that you are loyal to our beloved Creator. When He says this is His will, you go and do it. You don't worry how it looks, if it looks super silly, if people believe it, don't believe it, whatever, because your loyalty is founded in obedience to our Creator. The trust and faith we put in our Creator is not only on the sunny days. We can't be warm and cold and in it or not at all. Challenges. So now, because you're from a whole other dimension, uh, your path is basically solitary because who can relate to you? I mean, can you really expect anyone to truly be able to relate to you when you speak in a whole other ethereal dimensional language? This is it. This is obedience to our beloved Creator. There's our loyalty. He's the best, therefore you are the best. You're made in His image and likeness. It didn't matter who you had to stand up against, nor how many battles. That's how you, because loyalty is 100%. It's not an off day. Okay, so now my connection. I'm back online now. Okay, let's hope this works. So where were you? So our Creator's really on a mission here. He's by the zero tolerance. I've had enough. Divine self-mastery. Our beloved Christ, He can trust you. When He says go do something that makes you look like a fool to the world, you say, yes, my beloved Creator. Always a friend. A victory mindset. When you can control yourself, because that is one of the fruits of the Spirit, then our Creator can use you to exercise and fulfill His divine will. Because you are trustworthy, because you can trust yourself. You keep promises to yourself. You're steady. You're fluid, flexible, but steady and consistent. Cause you a lot of stress because everyone is always attacking you, but the victory is always yours because don't try a G. Don't. Now you learn the hard way. Anyway, took a lot out of you. Because you had to outthink everyone. Because you didn't just come up against a partner or a family or a community or a country. It's on a whole nother level. You did the work every day, the boring work too, the slog of mastery, the repetition, the practice that made perfect. Now, the way you feel, oh, you've been through it all, but you get the last laugh. They were mean. They all came for you. I said it wasn't just you and like the family. It was at the cosmic level. That's how this separation came about. This is why black magic no longer works because our creator separated us from that spirit. He said, cut the umbilical cord. That's why I don't believe the stories where they say our creator's voice rumbled and tumbled. He's not like that. He's got a gentle voice. He just says, cut the umbilical cord. And that was a big cosmic moment. You didn't have to. Alright, so you've been through it all. Now, when you were most betrayed, deceived, let down, lied about, cheated on, all that stuff, you didn't blame our creator. You just like said, okay, what can I learn from this? What next now? Now what? Alright? And our creator said, stand your ground. Hold firm. The victory is yours. Your head and shoulders above your enemies. That's worth 10 swords in your back. That's why I say don't try a Jew, because our beloved Creator is possessive and protective of the divinely anointed chosen. Here you're in His presence. This is an auditorium. This is you. I've seen many things, so. But this is always here. Now, envy is the one thing that keeps you away from the throne. That's why they can't steal your stuff. Because stealing, thievery is away from the throne. How can you steal a throne when the prerequisites is humility, honesty, integrity? You know what I mean? A creator, he doesn't make jokes. Doesn't have time. Doesn't have time for demons. They literally went off into on a random tangent. Here they are, floating off there. You see, there they are. Cut it, he said. Cut the umbilical cord. And I started off this reading saying, sometimes even if we mocked, we this, we that, because I had to go through all that. I had to go through all that because I happen to be the divine medium that has to share what our Creator wants me to. And even if I'm mocked and ridiculed and whatever, because there is scientific evidence, but in time when it dawns on everyone, let's hope they're not too sorry, because and yeah, I don't know why this reading seems so other level tonight. I create this just sharing what he deems to be important. My beloved Creator, what are our hopes and fears here? The things I do for you. it. Divine rewards. The growth you put in, the hard work, the mockery, and the ridicule. It was worth it. It's your outcome. So don't get shocked. And what is this? You know that G told you. It's your divine rewards for the work you've put in. For the work you've put in. Even if you carry it alone, the victory is yours. Therefore you alone get the reward. This is a real reward. This picture here is evidence of one of these cosmic events. This is real. It's like David telling our beloved is after his heart. Meanwhile, our beloved gives us his heart, the heart of God, the Spirit, because we are his body. We execute his divine will here. He uses us. Yes. And happiness and soul satisfaction. Yeah. This is when you hold back to grow yourself first, when your roots are anchored. Because we can't be trying to work on another when we're not even working on ourselves. That's fakeness. Anyway, Bon, you definitely have a heart of gold. Thank you, our beloved Creator, for putting your foot down. Our Creator, he's not, you don't mess with him. It's just how it works. And those who did wrong have to make up lies about you so that they can feel better about being a jerk. So, haters gonna hate, and clearly, you got first prize. Thank you, beloved Creator. You are stunning. I love and adore you. And if you say so, I'm 100% in. Our beloved Creator will never leave us nor forsake us. He's not coming tomorrow, and He already saved you. 28 August 2024. Our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Thanks for watching. Hallelujah.